Shout out to all my guys and goddesses checking out this video. I am C, the spiritual goddess, here for another Starlight compilation. Yes, guys and goddesses, leave me some star emojis if you are here checking out this video. In today's video, we will be talking about the Tory and Megan case. Along with, we're going to talk about Jonathan Majors. We're going to talk about all this drama with what we going to call him GunPlay. Allegedly. Child, look, we're going to talk about it all. If this is something you'll like to hear, please make sure you stay tuned. A few announcements. Don't forget, guys and goddesses, if you do want to win a tarot reading, check out my Britney Spears video. I am giving away a tarot reading. The details are there. Make sure you guys check that out. Also, this video, please, if you come here to respond before listening, don't waste your time, okay? Don't waste your time. Your comments will be blocked. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's start with Tory Lanez, guys and goddesses. So yes, Tory Lanez has been sentenced. Unfortunately, I did tell you guys that I do see Tory Lanez being sentenced. We did predict that. You know, I get dragged from the Tory Lanez and the Megan fans. It's so funny. I get dragged from both sides. Really, mainly from a lot of people who claim they're hotties more so. We'll talk about that a little later. I got a few predictions for Tory Lanez. Let's get into this. I still stand by what I say. I don't feel like he's going to serve the full 10 years. I did tell you guys that I see him serving around 6 years, if anything. So I do stand by that. When I pulled on his overall energy, it says Tory Lanez has accepted the storm he's in. This case has cost him a lot of money. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear that. With that being said, his family unit though, like even though this case has cost him a lot of money, this has been a strain on him. I definitely am seeing that. This is a trigger effect. As you guys see what Iggy Azalea said, how she had to hire some of his workers and different things like that. With that being said, this came up that his family unit is even more stronger. Tory Lanez definitely got some prayer warriors in his corner. I'm definitely getting a sense of that. Since this ordeal, I definitely see his family unit has been stronger. Now, here's the weird thing that came up. He still has a heart for Megan. When I was pulling on him and Megan's energy, it's still not giving me the sense of someone who would be mad at someone for lying on them. Look, this is what I want to say. Megan fans, look, you guys know I love Meg the Stallion, but, and I'm only talking to those who really read the court transcripts. Megan did lie. There was some lies told. We do not know 100% who actually pow Megan. We just gonna put that out there. Tory was not charged with powing Megan. If you want to get into his charges, his DNA wasn't found. But look, if you don't believe me, go read the transcripts. They're everywhere. Milagro hasn't been lying. A lot of reporting has been biased. Go look at it. Look, that's all I'm gonna say. We can talk about it at a later time. Anyway, though, with that being said, I don't see that on both sides for Megan and him. I don't feel like that they completely stopped talking. I wouldn't be surprised if there is some type of communication through other people or they start communicating again. And it's so crazy because there is a rumor out. Shout out to Milagro Graham. Someone did, like, when she was on air, write her and say that there's still a connection there. It's a whole rabbit hole to that. But I will say, me pulling on this, it kind of does give me the energy that Tory isn't necessarily blaming Megan versus Rock Nation. That's the energy. I do feel like he does, for some reason, when I asked what does he feel about Megan, he does feel like drugs, if you get what I'm saying, and alcohol, substances played a part in that night. I'm getting he forgives her. That's the energy I'm getting. Now, I do want to tell you this, guys and goddesses. This case isn't over with. There's going to be more secrets to come out. I probably, do you guys want me to do a Rock Nation reading? I probably will. Leave me some questions. I'll probably do that in my Patreon. Maybe on my channel. We'll see. I do feel like the appeal may have some success, but I still stand on my word where I do see Tory's appeal. He's not going to get out. I feel like he's going to serve at least 6 years. He's definitely going to serve 6 years. But his appeal may have some success. I know they were talking about enhancements. What Spirit is saying is there's going to be more that comes out November. I honestly feel like that. There's going to be more that comes out in November. I feel like this case was the worst nightmare for all of them, for everyone that's involved. Because I feel like this case is never going to be over. There's always going to be stuff that comes out. I feel like they could never get away. Even though I did tell you guys in my Meg reading, I do feel like this will be a smidgen in her career. It's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. I don't see it going anywhere. I feel like this is going to always be a thing. Once again, I want to stress, I feel like it's going to get exposed that Tory and Megan still communicate in some way. I feel like that. I feel like it's going to be exposed that either they communicated after the case, or they still communicate, or there's some third party. I do feel like good news is on the way for Tory once again with the case. I do want to emphasize on that, but he's still going to serve some time. So that's what I have for Tory. I want to leave a few final notes on this. I do feel like Rock Nation needed Tory Lanez to be guilty because, and I know you guys, look, just go with me on this, but I feel like Tory had to be found guilty in this case. This case stopped being about what happened a long time ago. The internet, along with when Megan, you know, let's just talk all the thing. When Rock Nation, I feel like Rock Nation handled the PR all wrong. They shouldn't have Megan sitting up there with Kamala. They shouldn't have made this a protect black woman stance. And I know a lot of you who's in your feelings, you don't want to hear this, because a lot of you who just looked at the case and didn't really get into this made this more so another black man and black woman issue of them being divided. You know, a lot of you projected what happened to you. And look, I can understand it, because at first, when I first heard what happened to Megan, along with everything, that was my first reaction. So I definitely understand that. But let's be real. If you really look at this case, take your feelings out of it. I implore anyone who really likes to read, or who, if you like to read, or if you're into true crime or anything like that, or if you just want to know the facts of this case, go look at the transcripts. If not, read them. There's plenty of content creators that has broken them down, read them line for line. I would not suggest Megan Cuniff. My opinion, she is biased. She's one of them, but I would suggest looking at people like T with Tia. She broke it down. Milagro Grams, who, by the way, they've been trying to discredit, but she actually did everything she said was correct about those transcripts. And even if you don't want to listen to anyone, read them yourself if you get some time. You will see why people aren't 100%. Even me, look, Meg the Stallion fan, but guys, there was some lies in this case. But yeah, that's what I have to say. I feel like he had to be guilty because, you know, the ball already got rolling. Y'all already started arguing on the internet. And I feel like this is going to be the song that never ends. Who remembers Lamb Chop Play Well? It's going to be that, because, yeah, because this case is not over. So, there will be things that come out. So, let's go ahead and move on. We are going, enough of that, guys and goddesses. Let me know what you guys think of that. I know you guys will. Let's get into Jonathan Majors. Okay, look, Jonathan Majors, I did tell you guys, I don't know if you guys heard, they're claiming the witness has fled. The young lady that accused him. You know, look, I have to say tarot readings are allegedly everything. I mean, tarot readings are for entertainment purposes. Everything is allegedly. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't believe Jonathan Majors. I don't. I do get energy on him. However, with that being said, luck is on Jonathan Majors' side. It's not what you court is not about what you think. It's about what you can prove, right? I told you in the first reading, I don't feel like he's going to really do a lot of time, if any. I feel like he was going to get off, and I do see that. However, Spirit is warning him to watch how he moves. He's going to have to watch how he moves going forward. He's going to have to watch his temper. I definitely feel like things are going to be different from him. He's going to be in situations, if I have to be honest with you, Spirit is saying he's going to be in situations where, sort of like how they did Chris Brown. Like, you remember how Chris Brown, after the thing with Rihanna, how Chris Brown was getting caught up, and then he was like being reactionary and falling for the okie doke, getting sued and stuff. I feel like Jonathan Majors is definitely going to be something in regards to that. Things will be different. Now, watch out for temptation too. I'm getting a big sense his spirit guys are saying, like, you know, can you really hide that temper? No, there's only so much you can hide. I do get a little ticky ticky boom boom with him, in the words of Wendy. Shout out to everyone who used to watch Wendy. Remember she used to talk about people. Yeah, she when she used to say certain people give ticky ticky boom boom. I feel like Jonathan Majors is definitely in that line. I do feel like, though, with this being said, the good thing is he's going to have a good opportunity that comes to him as a result of the cases being dropped or things moving along. I definitely see that. I feel like although all of his endorsements and different things may not come back, I feel like he's going to still do well. His next role, he's going to act his ass off, so get ready for it. I definitely see that happening. But yeah, that's really what I just wanted to say about Jonathan Majors. Good luck, child. Hopefully he doesn't get caught up. I can see, will Jonathan Majors stay out of trouble completely? I don't really see it, honestly. I feel like things will get exposed about him, so he just wants to be careful. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to DJ Envy. DJ Envious, like Rick Ross says. There's going to be more accusations coming out about DJ Envy. There's a lot of forces working against him in this case. I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a lot of things that came up with DJ Envy. First off, I want to say I'll be surprised if the Breakfast Club is still on within 5 years. I see as a whole hip hop going in a different space. Hip hop media going in a different space within the next 5 years. I see a lot of more people just changing, especially with YouTube and Twitch and different things like that. So I just want to start off by saying that. I feel like these accusations against DJ Envy is not going to help. I feel like, though, this breakdown and takedown has to happen to DJ Envy, because I feel like this is like his ancestors in a way. Sometimes your ancestors can put you through a tower moment, or you can go through a tower moment, because I am getting his spirit guides is having him break down emotionally, spiritually, financially, because they're wanting him to change. I feel like these changes for him is going to be vital for the survival of his family, because I get in some ways he's lost his perspective. Spirit is saying, I feel like with DJ Envy, a lot of things have been about making money, and I feel like doing things at all costs. And his spirit guys are saying, no, that's not what's important in life. That's not what's important in life. I definitely feel like his spirit guys is calling on him to pivot. If I have to be honest with you, what's his name? Rashawn, your family depends on you pivoting. This is happening for a reason. Now, with that being said, will the judge remove him off the case? I know it was reported that he was going to try to have the judge remove him off the case. I feel like the judge is not going to remove him off the case, because I do feel like there is going to be more accusations and more people coming out. Initially, and I told you guys this in my first DJ Envy reading, if you guys haven't checked that out. Yeah, initially he may not have known or did his research on Caesar allegedly being a scammer. But here's the thing, though. It's not about stupidity doesn't absolve you. I feel like if there was any awareness, and this is where you may get caught up, DJ Envy. I feel like, yeah, initially you may not have known, right? What your spirit guides are saying, they're going to prove that you were aware at some point. If you were aware or in that room at some point, and someone made you aware of Caesar, and you ignored it, because I'm getting a sense it's one of those things where he has the type of attitude like, well, you invested, you lost. You take a dice, like, my money good. And that's the problem. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I have to be honest with you, he's about his bag, but it's like, at what cost though? You get what I'm saying? You can't take the quote unquote fast approach, or I want to say the fast approach. If it seems too good to be true, sometimes it is. So I feel like because he was made aware at some point, he won't be able to wiggle his way out of this. His spirit guides are saying he would have more luck if he was just able to face it and if he took ownership. I definitely am getting a sense his spirit guides are saying he wants to plan ahead. He definitely wants to plan ahead, sit down with his family, put some money up, because I feel like they're going to come for everything, and I feel like that. Now, here's a good thing. I do see his wife, Gia, getting the bag on TV. I kind of see her going into reality TV. Now, whether I agree with it or not, child, I feel like she's going to take authority of the money. And if you guys know their story, it was a time when Gia was making money and DJ Envy was broke. She was with him. This ain't a girl who was just with him for the money. She was with him when he was broke. You get what I'm saying? Since high school, she's been riding with him. You get what I'm saying? But what I do see, she's going to take authority. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if she does get on a reality. I know they said they wanted to get on Real Housewives or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if she does get on some type of reality. Do you guys want me to do a reading on them, DJ Envy and Gia? Are you guys interested? Because I did get some things about their marriage. I'll just leave it there. I do see if Gia gets on some type of show, she will have success as far as going viral, as far as making money. I do feel like there's gonna be some exposition coming up. I know that's not a word for DJ Envy. Maybe him not having it like that, or not making some smart investments. However, through all of this, through this tower moment, I do feel like he is protected. In some ways, this is happening for him. I feel like he won't feel the full blow of things. I do feel like he's going to part ways in his business and a lot of things. He's going to have to pay out a lot of money. Now, DJ Envy, your spirit guides are telling you need to let it go with Tony. I do see him trying to go to court. Everybody wants to be a Cardi B, but it's not going to work for everybody, okay? Let's just keep it real. I do feel like he may want to settle this. His spirit guides are saying he has bigger fish to fry. I don't see this case really going too far. But yeah, I do feel like, though, there is going to be some blowback. But if he can really ride this out, I do see this happening for the greater good. All right. So last but not least, speaking of DJ Envy, because they have some beef, we're going to get into VonShae and GunPlay. Yes. GunPlay, we going to call him GunPlay. I'm going to be real with you. When I was meditating on the energy, in the words of 50 Cent, whatever they said that he did this. I feel like I believe he was on, and correct me if I'm wrong, allegedly he had issues with substances. I definitely feel like he's definitely still on substances. I feel like he never stopped using substances. He was heavily on substances when this happened. No excuse. I definitely believe her. He has a problem. I really do hope she's done. Please be done with him, VonShae, baby. If anyone who knows her is watching this, please assure her, like, look, yeah, you're doing the right thing. Because I feel like if she's not done with him and she goes back to him, he will try to delete her. I even feel like she needs to make sure she keeps the restraining order up. I know you don't need to let him see his kids and have some leniency on him. I'm not saying don't let him see his kids, but what I'm saying is you need some type of reinforcement there when he sees his kids. I would not be with him alone, because I'm getting the energy. This is someone who suffers from mental illness, most definitely. And then drugs mixed into that. That's not a good thing. So I definitely feel like you need to keep your space up. You need to keep your guards up. Leaving him is the best thing she could have did. I definitely feel like he has people around him enabling him. Rick Ross, don't enable your friend. Do not enable your friend. You know he has a problem. The best thing for him would be jail. So I mean, even if it comes to bailing him out right now, that would be the best thing, because he needs to get clean. I wouldn't be surprised if the 911 call comes out. My warning to her is just to be careful, watch herself. And I got a message. Rick Ross needs to watch who he helps. But yeah, I just want to say I definitely believe her. That's what I want to say. I definitely believe her, and I'm sending prayers out to her. Now, this is definitely a protect black women situation. You get what I'm saying? And we need to use that same energy we had behind Meg, behind her. Because, yeah. But, yeah, prayers out to her. So that's what I have, guys and goddesses. Let me know what you guys think of this video. I'm filming this at 4:45 a.m. in the morning, okay? I couldn't get any sleep, and I decided to film. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I'm so curious to hear from you all. Also, don't forget to check out my Britney Spears video. I am doing a giveaway in that, so make sure you guys check that out. Until then, see you in the next video. Peace.
Yeah.